I'm from Korea. Then the follow-up question is there Starbucks in Korea?
한국에 대해 오랫동안 연구해온 펜실베니아 주립대의 샘리처드 교수, 한국 전쟁의 폐허 속에서 단기간에 눈부신 경제성장과 전 세계를 매료시킨 K-문화에 대해서 산사를 보내며 평생 한국에 대해 연구해온 교수인데요. 대학의 한 수업 시간을 통해 백인 외에 다른 민족은 미개하다고 생각하는 백인 우월주의에 대해 일침을 가하는 시간을 갖습니다. 먼저 한국, 사우디, 나이지리아 학생들이 미국에 살면서 백인들에게 느낀 차별에 대해 말해보는 시간을 갖는데요.
What has been your experience with white people in the United States?
So my first experience is in the first year seminar class. It was one of the first conversations I had. It was with a white dude. He said, "Do you ride camels?"
Yeah.
And he looked really he was asking really do you ride camels? So he wasn't even joking. He wasn't sarcastic, you know.
So what you discovered about white people, at least this guy, is he's really interested in camels. All right. So what else? Okay, but what else? What's just your general when you go out in public? It's what's your experience of white people?
Okay, one time I was in Beaver Stadium. Okay,
Yeah.
I was waiting for my friends, and this guy comes. Okay, he was offering me a beer. I said oh, I'm a minor. I didn't want to say I'm a Muslim. I just oh, I'm a minor. I can't drink. I look young. So I was I'm a minor. And he was oh yeah, where are you from? And I was give a guess. And he's oh, India? I was no. I was okay, what about, I don't know. I was okay, I'm from the Middle East. And he was oh yeah, I've been to the Middle East. I've killed some Middle Easterns and stuff like that. And he was he was a little drunk, I wouldn't say, but it was really that, he wasn't I would say he was conscious, okay? He said, I killed some Iraqis and stuff like that. It wasn't really a good conversation. But, and then he started talking about the FBI and stuff like that. And I was are you okay, man?
So you're asking him if he's okay?
Yeah, I didn't say that. I was scared of my life, of course, because if I said anything, I just said Middle East, and if I said Saudi, he would, I don't know what he would do, you know?
Okay. You gave me two experiences. What about, dude, you've been here 2 years. There's a whole bunch of white people that you're interacting with. What's your average interaction with white people?
Okay. Let's talk about the average. Okay, so most probably here people are educated in the university.
Yeah.
So I think.
Except the guy that asked you about.
Yeah, that guy. It's crazy. Okay, so most probably, especially in the engineering, petroleum engineering, a lot of professors are they have a good idea about Saudi and Muslim people because there's a lot of Saudis in the petroleum classes. So I don't feel from day to day
Okay. How about your other classes? Do you I want to go back to what he said. He said he meets people. People seem really nice. Are white people nice? On average.
Yeah, on average, yes, they're kind, especially here in State College. But I want to say before coming here, I thought life is really dangerous. Dangerous, there's serial killers, all kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, it's just it's a stereotype. I just was scared of my life once I came here. So once I went with my family to Philadelphia, and we arrived at night. It was really scary.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend anyone from here from Philly. I guess there's a lot here from Philly, but downtown Philly is really scary.
Dude, Tay knows, man. She's from Philly, and that's why she's here. She's shit. All right, okay. All right, for you. Did he say anything that kind of comes out of what's your general experience of white people, as a someone who's East Asian, Korean? Your general experience, not we're going to talk about specific experiences.
When I introduce myself, I'm from Korea, then the follow-up question usually comes up, are you from North or South? So I'm sure someone has asked that question. It's not really offensive question, but I think it's a bit ignorant question. Have you been on the news? Would I be in the US if I were from, okay.
No, the chances are highly unlikely.
The chances are highly unlikely that I'm talking to you one-on-one.
Okay, and then just what else though? What's your average perception of white people?
So most of my friends that I met from Penn State are white. They're usually in sororities.
Are they nice? Are they?
Yeah, they're nice. They're my friends. So, but when I'm on FaceTime, when I'm back in Korea and I'm like on FaceTime with them, they always ask like, "Is there Starbucks in Korea?" Like, they always ask like
Stuff like that.
like them thinking that some other country other than the U.S. is underdeveloped or like not westernized enough. I don't know. Like,
Okay, so one of your experiences of people, is that unique to white? Is that all people? That can't be just white people, because like black and brown people are pretty not very aware either.
could be, but unfortunately, my friend group is not that diverse.
Okay.
So I can't really say that, not intentionally, but like being in Madison, like I grew up in Madison, Wisconsin, which is predominantly white, and I went to like private school, which was 99% white, and I was the one girl who was bringing the diversity to the whole school. So,
And there, your experience of white people is
that, I mean, they were curious about me. They wanted to get to know me because everyone had their families, and I was living alone. Like I was living with my host family, so they always like try to invite me to Thanksgiving, Christmas. So yeah, people are friendly and nice, but I don't think it was because they were white people. I think it was because they're people.
They're more, but it's okay. Yep, and I think, but on average, Americans are pretty friendly. But nonetheless, lots of people around the world are very friendly. But Americans are at the upper, more friendly kind of area. Before you came here, when you think about coming here and being with white people and like black Americans, like how do people distinguish?
Most of us, especially in the middle class Nigerian home, we grew up watching CNN, BBC, Sky, like mostly Western media. So every time we see images of our country, our people, is often bad. But a few times we see images of black people, is of black Americans, and it's like, oh, entertainment, popular actors, athletes. So black Americans kind of like form like a positive image of black people. Like that was like the only positive image of black people we saw in the media. And
you mean people who are in entertainment and performance arts? Okay. Because otherwise you see negative images?
Yeah, mostly every time we saw about Africa in whole, it's mostly, donates to this, or some kid on the news that's malnourished. But I do want to point out about you said something about racism.
Yeah.
So for Nigerians especially, from my class, from lower class to middle class, from where I am now, for racism, we didn't only like think white people, because we've had a lot of experiences. We've had racism from
about this conversation. I think this is really complex, and people have very different perspectives on it. One is the United States isn't the center of the world, right? It's not the center of the world, man. And it's not the center, and we don't define all relationships between race, ethnic, and cultural groups. Okay. All right, cool. Hey, thanks.
아직까지도 백인들 외의 인종은 미개하다고 생각하는 우월주의에 대한 생각을 바로잡은 샘리처드 교수 멋있고요. 상대를 존중하는 마음을 가져야 진정한 강대국이 아닐까 합니다. 다음에 더 유익한 내용으로 돌아오겠습니다. 시청 감사합니다.